No doubt. Y'all care anymore?
There you go, you got two. All right. So Oliver wouldn't let me open this earlier. He actually smacked me to keep me from opening the box. Felt like I was in kindergarten again. Yeah, as you can tell, it's a Japanese box. It's got the Japanese writing on it. So that means it came from overseas. So that means that what we have in here is probably going to be even cooler. We shall see. Get ready. Oh, look at that. Okay, so we got a box from Japan. On the side, you can tell Japanese writing. This came from, I can't pronounce that. Sorry.
Came from somewhere.
Yes.
In the land of the rising.
Land of the rising. All right.
Land of the rising sun.
Rising sun, yes. First bait here, look at that. For those of you that don't know, I caught the biggest smallmouth bass in my life on this exact bait. That little tiny 3-inch straight tail hasdong. Just like that. That's it. So that's really cool to see that.
Did you pull that thing out
black
of the package?
Black with purple
Tell us
flake.
more about it. A lot of people don't know about this
Yeah,
bait.
this is a bait that not a lot of people know about. That hopefully will get a little more attention. As you can see, it's just a single-tailed straight bait. It's almost like a little rounded head version on the front, and it kind of tapers off to a thin little tail. But as you can see, as I'm just holding that bait, that thing's just going nuts. Kind of like with the regular hasdong, how it has a lot of action even when you're just holding it still. I'm not shaking that. That thing's not stopped moving since. That's what makes these baits so cool. You can fish it a variety of ways. Drop shot works really well. You can fish it on a little tiny jig head. You can drag it in a Ted rig, we call that. You can fish it on a screw head. You can fish it on a just nose rigged weightless, which is actually how I caught my big fish on it. You'll see that in the next couple weeks, so just stay tuned. Yeah, very cool bait. Thank you, Oliver, for getting all these for me. I appreciate that. I'm gonna just take those and
Your career in comedy is gonna be fruitful.
No, these are awesome though. That size is the 3-inch, the one that I pulled up. It looks like these are all in the, there's a 3.5-inch right there, a little bigger profile, little tiny bit bigger profile, all in the black with purple flake color. So that's a 4-inch. So it goes 3, 3.5, and 4.
But it also comes in a 5-inch Magnum.
5-inch Magnum as well, which we usually have one laying around here, but
sitting right here.
Dylon cleaned the boat up too well. So this is the big version of it right there. That's the Magnum. This one actually has quite a bit more salt infused into the bait itself, so it gives it a little more weight, a little more heft, and you can fish it just like this, kind of like a fluke style bait, kind of weightless fluke casting it. It's a very cool action, very cool bait. Gets down a little deeper too. Something to keep in mind. Yeah, so that's the big version. So we've got the 5-inch right there, and then like I said, there's a 3, a 3.5, and a 4 right there.
Hey, Dylon.
Sir.
Nice cast.
Well, I had to get a rod when I had some slack in the air, and the wind put me on the pole while I was cleaning up the rod.
Excuses, excuses, excuses.
Hashtag no excuses.
Hashtag no excuses,
Hashtag
baby.
clean the boat.
All right, oh baby, look at this. This is a happy box here. So what we have here is a versatile keepers from Decoy. Actually, these are something a little different. They're a little rubber style peg that can kind of help protect your knot. Also keep your bait pinned a little bit better. There's a variety of different ways to use these. It's actually really cool.
It's quite versatile.
Quite versatile. Makes sense, huh? Hold it still for the YouTubers. Okay, what else we have? A whole bunch of, oh, what is that? Look at that color. Thunder Bordeaux. That's beautiful. These are the Akashira heads. I didn't finish my sentence because I got distracted. These are not the Akashira screw head, but these are the classic Akashira head. There's a couple of these in here that are actually the long shank edition, which is kind of cool. This is something that I have not seen or fished personally. You have a little bit bigger hook. If they're 1/8 ounce heads or 1/16 ounce heads, you have a little bit bigger hook on them. Yeah, those are cool. I've never seen that paint job before either. Thunder Bordeaux. Got a red and black crackle finish.
Pull one out.
Yeah, that's sick.
You I've never seen that either.
That is really cool.
That's why I had to order.
Yes.
That is a Bordeaux wine color, isn't it?
There it is. Look at that. That's a long shank. So that's a little bit bigger of a frame. Kind of see that right there. That's really cool. That is really cool.
It's got a built-in bait keeper.
Built-in keeper, which is nice. Got the classic Megabass down eye, aerodynamic head. Get you a little more swimmy swim. It's a cool bait. That's really cool.
What do you like to fish on that?
I've not fished this is the long shank, like I said, I've not fished that, but typically on all the Akashira sheds, I throw either the regular Hazadong or the 3-inch spark shed. Those of you that have been following along this year know I've caught a ton of fish on that spark shed this year, the 3-inch one. It gets bit, and these heads fit them perfectly. They're not overwhelming, the hook's not too big. They do a really nice job keeping them in there, so that's really cool. A whole bunch of those. When I say a whole bunch, I mean a whole bunch. Well, we got another color. Red Demon. That's kind of cool. Look at that. Brown and black. It's like a cinnamon and black or red and black. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, let's get them out of the package.
Get another one out.
And one of each.
Mm-hmm. So there's the Thunder Bordeaux. Look at that. So there's the two. Side by side. Thunder Bordeaux and Red Demon right here in the back. Very cool. Those are gonna get some fish. What else do we have? We've got another pack of those. Don't litter. Ooh, some real minnow. Those are hard to find. You shouldn't have, Oliver. You really shouldn't have. I appreciate that. We got some good old spawn kill. Got some weed camo. Another one of my favorites. Actually does really well for largemouth buried in the grass and stuff like that. Red Demon. I saw one.
Why would I order so many colors?
Because why not? Because you can. Because they make them. Just for different scenarios. You can use them for, matching with different baits, to kind of contrast with different baits, to contrast with different watercolors. There's a lot of reasons and a lot of options. These ones are just because they're cool, to be honest with you. They're just cool.
Those are rad.
Yeah, those are really cool. And I got another one here, though. You ready for this name? I'd like to thank whoever at Megabass names these baits, because they do a really cool creative job. This is called Avocado Thunder.
Hey!
This is Akashira long shank Avocado Thunder. It's a green base with a black crackle overlay.
Nice cast.
I do my best.
Wait. Yeah, so this is a 4-aught hook, 1/8 ounce head with the Avocado Thunder.
Look at that thing,
That's
man.
cool. That's really rad. Designed by Yuki Ito. Good stuff. So there's that. And what else we got? Another loose head. Some more of the good old Kotu, I can't even pronounce the second word, Akameguro? Akameguro? I need to work on that.
It's pretty good.
But yeah, we just call it Kotu, is usually what we call it.
I like calling it Halloween.
Okay, Halloween too. So that's what all these are, and then back to Red Demon. And then the good old packaging with some Japanese clothing ads.
Hey, girl. Sorry, I've been on the road for some months.
And here's the shipping. So yeah, all in good fun. That's a good box. That's a really good
Did we
box.
catch some fish on some of this stuff today?
I think we're going to catch some fish on these things today. Yes, yes we are.
So what's this Ted rig you guys are
Pardon
talking
me, I'm
about?
going to take a couple of
Got a couple thieves in this boat. Ted rig that I'm talking about. Well, are we going to reveal the Ted rig
Yeah,
to the
give 'em a
people?
little sneak peek.
Okay. What do we got?
Well, use one of the new fancy ones.
Okay, they're a little long for the little guys, but
In the 4-inch?
yeah, that's true. Okay, Ted rig. Start with your little tiny jig head, just like that.
Okashira head.
Akashira head. Take a straight tail Hazadong. Look at that. That's the 4-inch. Look at that tail. Look at that tail. Just look at that. I'll hold it still so nobody has any seizures. And then, once you get it lined up just right, rig that just like that. Straight tail on a 1/8 ounce head. There's a lot of ways you can fish that. You can swim it, you can drag it, you can hop it, and it just gets bit. Especially the smallmouth, it's lethal. It's really cool. We can rig that all the way down on like the short shank, the little like 2/0 hook that they make, and the smaller ones. I think these are 1/0. Okay, 1/0, 1/16 right there. You can rig that with like the 3-inch. This is the 4/0 hook with the 1/8. That one fits really well actually with that 4-inch. You may be able to get a 3.5 on there too. Pretty cool. So they make little sizes that'll kind of fit with everything you do, and it's good stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll link you guys below in the description to the hookup tackle.
Yes, sir.
They have probably the most comprehensive Megabass JDM collection in the US.
Anywhere in the U.S. Look at that.
The problem is, however, these Okashira heads have been discontinued for the time being. So good
Sadly.
luck.
Sadly, it is a sad thing.
I found what I found, and I didn't hesitate.
Nope.
So,
Nope.
sorry, not sorry.
Not sorry. But yes, we're gonna protect these from people like myself and
Guy,
Dylon.
Castanova up there.
Castanova. God.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm the only person on this boat currently wearing Megabass clothing. I should probably just take that stuff with me. I mean, just saying. Just saying.
Okay.
I make
Okay.
this look good.
Okay.
Let's see.
Yeah. So that's what's in the little box.
Cool. Should we try and catch some fish?
Let's catch some fish on it.